I became a father 6 weeks ago. So my son is brand new to this world, and I've often thought about what it would be like to have a son, or a kid in general, and the kind of parent that I would want to be. And having thought about it, having spent kind of a long time telling myself I was ready for it, still nothing prepared me for the way I was going to feel watching my kid come into this world. I've never felt so happy, elated, joyful, and terrified all at the same time. There are days where I'm holding this kid in my hands that my wife and I created, we brought into this world, and I realize that I'm it for this kid, right? I'm going to be what he patterns his life on. I'm going to be who trains him, right, growing up, what he's going to be. And a lot of that's going to be based off what he sees me being able to be, right? I'm going to become his model for what it is to be, an adult, a human being in this world. And that makes me want to be a better person in such a greater extent than I've ever felt in my life. It's completely changed the way I live. It's changed the way I approach every minute of every day. And that's something that I expected was going to happen, but I couldn't predict the extent to which it would be real for me. There are nights where, he's a baby, so sometimes he just won't breathe for like 5-10 seconds. Right? So I'm watching him I'm holding my own breath, right? He's not just, holding his life in his hands in that moment. He's holding both our lives in his hands. So I'm looking at him. I might touch him, shake him just a little bit to make sure he's up, make sure he's okay. And in my mind, that's really kind of a microcosm of what it is to be a father, for me at least, right? I watch this kid every second of every day and know that he holds both our lives in his hand as much as I hold both our lives in my hand. Making sure he's okay is making sure that I'm okay. So 6 weeks in, that's what I've learned about fatherhood, so clearly I'm an expert now. But yeah, it is an incredible, life-altering experience. It makes me recontextualize my experiences with my own father, and it makes me really, really change the kind of person I'm going to be every day moving forward, because I've got to be that much better now that I have a kid. So that's my story.